Yes, dear respected young friends, welcome. My respects to you, gratitudes to you, salutations to you, welcome to you, appreciations to you, congratulations to you for your being regular in listening to Geetha's discussions. I'm sure it is helping you some way or the other in all your life's occasions. And now for the school, college going students, these are the holidays. Holidays need not be only jolly days, they can be holy days also. So, Gita, you can study what is taught so far. Any other nice spiritual books you select 1 hour per day, you study and note down the points. Thus, you can add up to your spiritual glorious wisdom. And also the other things you can do to make the complete use of time. All holidays are only to prepare ourselves for further achievements like 14 years of or 12 plus 1, 13 years of Aranya and Agnatavasa. Pandavas were not relaxed or lazy. They went on practicing all their archery warfare, tapasya and all. Then they came out of it. They could fight war immediately with Kauravas and get their kingdom back. So, in the same way, holiday means not only a jolly day of becoming so lazy that even after again schools, colleges start, it takes 2 months for you to come back to routine. No, holiday means changing from the routine work of study, learning something else. You increase your English language, Sanskrit language, by heart some 100 shlokas of Geetha and other things which we taught you. Complete all the targets given to you. Take up some great books of some Mahatmas and read them. Only of great Mahatmas, not any ordinary worldly person, even if he writes spiritual matters. They are great Mahatmas. उनके पढ़ो तो और ज़्यादा फायदा होगा. Read Valmiki Ramayana, Tulsi Ramayana, they are great saints. So in this way, make the holidays holy days and through holidays jolly days. Don't be just addicted to sleep, addicted to go on becoming hungry, feeling hungry and eating, and addicted to TV cell, and addicted to all your useless friends. If they are useful for positive thing, they are useful. Else what? Choice is yours, life is yours. In that way, the one who knows every day is an opportunity, every working day is an opportunity, every life holiday is an opportunity, total life is an opportunity. He alone can think higher, greater, and make the higher, greater things possible in his life. Now, who addicts to all this, दिमाग ही काम नहीं करेगा उसको. You know the buffaloes and cows and bulls, their head is only down eating the grass. Then how can they think something higher or greater? So through senses only when you are busy in indulging the things like the animals, intellect will not work that we are human beings. We can achieve greater things. Our life is given as human only for that. These things never click only. We just destroy our life. So make the holidays holy days. That's the advice. Now, like every day today too, we have three things. One is learning from Bhaja Govindam. In that the knowledge importance of knowledge will be told. Then we have our common sense thought. Third, Gita we are continuing with that 14th mantra of 7th chapter, that only by surrendering to the Lord that we cross the Maya. So today, as we said what is Maya yesterday, same Maya how it is working in the world and how we get bound by it, थोड़ा सा कल देखा था उसको हम टच करके. Then what is the meaning of Prapatti? Today, technically, we try to understand. Then, what is the result of crossing the Maya? So, this is whole four topics in the shloka. Yesterday, we explained you day before. So, today, we'll touch and try to conclude it today. Okay? Let us start with our everyday prayers. Om, Om, Om. ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. ॐ आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात्. All these mantras I taught you with meaning in last 210 days. So 7 महीने हो गए हमारे. Now today's Bhaja Govindam mantra number 17. 16 over, only 15 more are there. So here interestingly what Shankara Bhagavan says is people are doing so many things on the name of spirituality. They all may give punya, may give little better loka, but mukti will not come by anyone. Mukti will come only through the jnanam, the theoretical jnanam, then the practice and experience, which we are studying in Geetha 7th chapter, Jnana Vijnana Yoga. If this is not understood on the name of spirituality, every pilgrimage we do, every charitable actions we do, every type of austerities, tapasyas we do, they all give punyam. Punyam gives good life of comfort, sukha, bhoga. आपको वही चाहिए तो करते जाओ. But Shankaradi Bhagavan, Shankaracharya, like great people, are not here to teach us about those smaller temporary things. They are here to teach us and guide us towards the final moksha only. Therefore, they teach that moksha is only through jnanam. So those who have gone through all those punya karmas, living a good luxurious life, yet the problems have not ended. Those sukha bhoga are temporary. When they ask the question, then what to do, sir? So come for this tattva jnanam, come for this atma jnanam, come for this moksha jnanam, come for this brahma jnanam. And what is brahma jnanam? Everything is supported by one Lord, and that Lord is me. One truth, let us say. That's what 7th chapter. Bhagavan told. Everything is my para prakriti, everything is my para prakriti, to that the whole world is made. I am not touched by any one of them. That me is we. Whole para prakriti is not ours, it is only Ishvara's. But the Ishvara has within himself the self. That self is you and me. Is it not? Like your nose, my nose different. Your ear, my ear, your body, my body different. Your ability of intellect so great is great. Mine is not so. Your mind is different, mine different. But the consciousness in you, the consciousness in me, they are not two. Not only they are same, but they are one. In between you and me also there is consciousness only. But there is nobody like you and me, human being, for it to express. Like this bulb is glowing because of electricity. That is glowing because in between also electricity is there. But there is no bulb for it to glow or any electrical equipment. Is it not? So too, Lord is all pervading. We are all the bulb like of people, allowing the Lord to express as living beings. That's it. Very sublime and beautiful, interesting knowledge. If you really get taste of this Vedantic spiritual knowledge, no, nothing tastes you after that. You revel in that and you discover the truth and you jump with joy. That real jolly day. Everything is same, one truth, and that I am, and on me the truth, like on me the water, the waves, rivers, oceans, ripples, bubbles, foam, froth, all of them are coming, going, dancing. That is moksha, that is jnana. Okay, so that is what gives moksha, not only doing your physical outer upasanas or tirtha yatra. That is the load of this shloka. The shloka is 17th shloka. Om Shri Adi Shankaracharya Kruta Bhaja Govinda Stotra Antargata Saptadasha Shloka. The shloka is Kurute Ganga Sagara Gamanam Vrata Paripalanam Athava Danam. So people are doing kurute means कर रहे हैं. गंगा सागर गमनम कुरुते, व्रत परिपालनम कुरुते, अथवा दानम कुरुते. कुरुते करोति, करते हैं. That करते came from kurute only. So Ganga Sagara Gamanam means some people go to Ganga Nadi. At where? Not only Haridwar Rishikesh but Gangotri, Gomukh फल तक जाते हैं. Other people go to the Sagara, where Ganga is merging in Sagara, in Ganga Sagar in Kolkata, around 80 or 120 kilometers. Some other people are doing a big tapasya what? From the Ganga starting point. How Gomukha up to Ganga Sagar in Calcutta, they keep walking across the banks of Ganga. Even pahad hai, ye hai, wo chad kar, utar kar. It is a big tapasya. People do that. There are variety of tapasyas are there like this. Some stay near such Ganga like ocean, 6 months, 108 days. They take every day bath, morning, evening, do their upasanas there. Some do the parikrama, like we have parikrama of the mountains, like Govardhana parikrama, Arunachala parikrama. So too there is Narmada parikrama, Ganga parikrama. Their possibles are there. So this is how people do on the name of sadhana. These things, they are sadhana only. They are given in the Shastra. They are for coming out of our dehadi tadatmya. They are for our own inner purification. They are to free us from the slavery to the body and all. But and also they are all punya karma. They give good lokas, uttama, but they don't give moksha. That we have to remember. So in this way, Gangas are. Some people go and take bath in all prayagas of the nation, country. Hazaro hai, saikado. As many rivers are there, so many go on meeting in between. In between, they are all called prayaga. So from Badrinath, when Alakananda is coming, so first comes the Keshav Prayaga, then comes the Vishnu Prayaga, then comes Nanda Prayaga, then comes Karna Prayaga, then comes Rudra Prayaga. In Rudra Prayaga, it meets with Mandakini. Then it comes to Deva Prayaga. In the Deva Prayaga, it meets with the Bhagirathi. Then it goes from the Deva Prayaga, it's called Ganga. It goes process Haridwar, Rishikesh से जाते हुए काशी पार करके goes to Prayagraj. There the Ganga meets with Yamuna. Yamuna coming from this there. Saraswati meets Ganga at सबसे ऊपर the Keshav Prayag only. सबसे ऊपर शुरू में. These are all. So too the Alaknanda coming, Mandakini coming from Kedarnath. There is a Son Prayag and all in between. Like that, there is so many rivers in India, confluences. Then the confluenting river, when it turns toward its own origin, it is called a most auspicious divine place. Because turning toward the source or the self is highest occupation. So many rishis, saints, sadhus, sannyasis sit there, do their tapasya. So in the way, we in India have the variety of sadhanas staying around the holy rivers. See that Prayagraj, oh बढ़िया सा Haridwar, Rishikesh. See this Ganga Prayaga is going on, or it is over. I think third today, no, आज खत्म हो जाएगा शायद. How many lakhs and crores are taking bath? It's all very good, but all that is purification. Only the Jnanam gives moksha. Okay, Jnanam is knowing the truth as truth, knowing the untruth as untruth. Truth is Paramatma, the Sachidananda, untruth is all this. But it is seen so real, yeah, like a dream, like a movie on the screen. It is seen, but a real only, appears only. If you give it reality, you become emotional and cry also when the hero is getting kicked. Is it not? So too in the dream you suffer. When you wake up, it's not real. So too we are in a long dream of this waking world, taking all this as real. When you awaken to your actual self, we know all this is unreal. That is jnana. So some are doing Ganga Sagar Gamanam, Vrata Paripalanam, some others are doing Vratas. Some do Mauna Vrata, some are doing the Upavasa Vrata, some are doing Japa Vrata, some are doing Upasana Vrata, some do the Veda Pata Vrata. So many Vratas they do. एक पाद पे खड़े होना व्रत प्रदक्षिणा वाला व्रत as I said just now. These also are a committed sadhanas to come out of some slaveries or weaknesses. Like you all are addicted to cell phone. So 1 month no cell phone vrata. 1 month हम मर ही जाएंगे. चलो 1 second. 1 day. 1 day also is a vrata. More than you others are tensed up if you are not replying to their status and all. अरे क्या हो गया रे तू reply नहीं कर रहा जिंदा हो कि नहीं. Then for the sake of all your nonsense friends, you break your vrata and listen to that dokoma dekoma sound and reply to them. And 1 week not watching TV vrata. 1 month not eating sweets vrata. To conquer, to know that I can live without them. Is it not? All vrata is done to come out of slavery. Every one of us should do vratas. So that you should discover the independence. What is happening nowadays? As a kuchne, we are slave to everything. I can't be without breakfast, without lunch, without cell phone, without sleeping like buffalo for 12 hours. I can't be without this person, that person. What are you, so useless fellow? Such a person, how can he be useful for the nation or for his own growth? Gone case. If you are like that, useless you are. पक्का बता रहा हूँ फेस पे. Don't be that. So vrata paripalanam, japa vrata, nirahara diksha vrata, mandala diksha vrata. Very many vratas are there. Beautiful. ठंड में नदी में यहाँ तक रहकर व्रत करते हैं कोई लोग. व्रत परिपालनम. So the Satyanarayana Vratam, Gauri Vratam, all of them are Vratas. Ekadashi Vratam, Paurnamasi Vratam, Trayodashi Rudrabhisheka Vratam, Sankashta Chaturthi Vratam. These are all Vratas. Plenty are there. In that you invoke the grace of a particular Lord, you also discipline your faculties, control them or come out of some of the slaveries. Third one is Athva Danam. Lot of charities are given. Good they are all. They give punyam. So somebody gives the dhana danam, some gives anna danam, vastra danam, griha danam, go danam, bhu danam, hiranya danam, rajata danam, shrama danam, vag danam, kala samaya danam, jnana danam, assurance danam. So many danas are given. कन्या दानम, शादी करते हैं बेटी का. Though so many danans are there. Each danam has plenty of punya to gain. It helps us in future. There should be no day without little dhanam, little vratam, and little of this Ganga Sagaram is remembrance of such holy places, pilgrim places. So here what Bhagavan says is, Adi Shankar Bhagavan, कुछ लोग कुरुते गंगा सागर गमनम, कुछ करते हैं व्रत परिपालनम, others are doing अथवा दानम. But my point is what Shankar Bhagavan says, ज्ञान विहीनः, without the tattva jnana, as we spoke just now, sarvamatena, with all these practices, bhajati na muktim, one will never get the moksha, janma satena, even hundreds of lives you all do all these things, only the jnana. But all these things purify our heart. With pure heart, we must go to the Guru. From the Guru, gain the tattva jnanam. With that, what I am, what the world, all that clearly known, then the ignorance gone away. With that knowledge, the moksha comes. The moksha is like what is the liberation from the dream? The knowledge that I am not a dream or dreamer, the dream world is illusion, I am the waker. There's a moksha from dream world. So too, now I think I am this body, mind, intellect. I think all these are mine and all. It's a long dream. On the seat of contemplation, after listening to Upanishad Shastra, when you deeply meditate, then you will come to know the truth is this. You awaken to the self, like you awaken to the waking plane from the dream. You awaken to your real nature. Then all that was earlier is found to be illusion or unreal. That's called mukti. If the mukta sthiti, you are infinite, therefore there is no finitude. Only a finite person seeks something. Seeking called as desire. Desire only pushes us to do the action and get the result. All this nonsense goes away. That's called mukti. Mukti is I am infinite, blissful self. I have nowhere to go, nothing to gain, nothing to lose. In that anubhuti we are. Not as this body, mind, intellect, but inside. Like wisdom, with the knowledge of doctory, I act as a doctor. With the knowledge of law, I know I am a lawyer. So too, with the knowledge of the self, I discover I am the self. Then doctor lives as a doctor in that language talking. Lawyer lives as a lawyer. These are all outer academic knowledge, professional knowledges, which have some solutions outside. But the knowledge of the self is solution for all problems of wants, problems of runnings, problems of doings, problems of suffering the results of what we have done. ये सब नहीं रहते उसको मोक्ष कहते हैं. Okay, so you and I right from now onward through Gita etc. aiming to gain the knowledge. Very good. भगवान का जो कहना है हमको यह लागू है कि we are gaining knowledge. Oh शंकर भगवान, please bless us with that knowledge and moksha. Do you mean to say that you should not go to Ganga Sagaram? He himself went to all temples in the country and revived them. But he's Jnani, then he went. Go for Jnana first. Go through all these places, get purification, go to Guru, get knowledge and get Mukti. Don't imagine only by these three things, without knowledge, Mukti comes. It is impossible. And all this given in the Shastra to do, the Ganga Sagar Gananam, Amrita Paripalam, Dhanam, like that many hundreds of sadhanas to purify the heart. Pure heart only can receive the knowledge from the Guru through the Shastra. Then only the moksha comes when I know I am that. Good shloka, isn't it? So let's chant it for 11 times like every day. Om Sri Adi Shankara Paramatmana Govinda Paramatmana Krupaya Upanishadukta Brahmatmakya Bodha Siddhyartham भगवद्भागवत दर्शन प्राप्त्यर्थम सनातन नमस्ते विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थम समस्त युवानां समस्त संकल्पित सत् कर्मसु दिव्य विजय प्राप्त्यर्थम तेषां द्वारेण धर्मस्य देशस्य सेवा प्राप्त्यर्थम भज गोविंद शास्त्र अंतर्गत श्लोकस्य जप पारायणम एकादश वारं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. सो स्टार्ट. ओम कुरुते गंगा सागर गमनं व्रत परिपालनमथवा दानं ज्ञानविहीनः सर्वमतेन भजति न मुक्तिं जन्मशतेन. सो जन्मशतेन भी मुक्तिम न भजति. 100 करोड़ जन्म गंगा सागर जाओ, पूजाएं करो, व्रत करो, विदाउट ज्ञान मोक्ष will not come. But they all give shuddhi of antःकरण. You can misuse it for all worldliness again, or use it to gain jnanam and gain mukti again. कुरुते गंगा सागर गमनं व्रत परिपालनमथवा दानं ज्ञानविहीनः सर्वमतेन भजति न मुक्तिं जन्मशतेन. कुरुते गंगा सागर गमनं व्रत परिपालनमथवा दानं ज्ञानविहीनः सर्वमतेन भजति न मुक्तिं जन्मशतेन. कुरुते गंगा सागर गमनं व्रत परिपालनमथवा दानं ज्ञानविहीनः सर्वमतेन भजति न मुक्तिं जन्मशतेन. कुरुते गंगा सागर गमनं व्रत परिपालनमथवा दानं ज्ञानविहीनः सर्वमतेन भजति न मुक्तिं जन्मशतेन. कुरुते गंगा सागर गमनं व्रत परिपालनमथवा दानं ज्ञानविहीनः सर्वमतेन भजति न मुक्तिं जन्मशतेन. कुरुते गंगा सागर गमनं व्रत परिपालनमथवा दानं ज्ञानविहीनः सर्वमतेन भजति न मुक्तिं जन्मशतेन. कुरुते गंगा सागर गमनं व्रत परिपालनमथवा दानं ज्ञानविहीनः सर्वमतेन भजति न मुक्तिं जन्मशतेन. कुरुते गंगा सागर गमनं व्रत परिपालनमथवा दानं ज्ञानविहीनः सर्वमतेन भजति न मुक्तिं जन्मशतेन. कुरुते गंगा सागर गमनं व्रत परिपालनमथवा दानं ज्ञानविहीनः सर्वमतेन भजति न मुक्तिं जन्मशतेन. कुरुते गंगा सागर गमनं व्रत परिपालनमथवा दानं ज्ञानविहीनः सर्वमतेन भजति न मुक्तिं जन्मशतेन. So the jnana is the tattva jnana, the atma jnana, not the outer jnana of physics, chemistry and all. No, the jnana about the self, the reality, self of all is one only. Okay, Bhaja Govindam we have done. Now the common sense thought, the mind's mischief. Again the two mischiefs mind plays. What is that? It reminds us of our past failures and makes us feel frightened or regretted or guilty, and thus demoralizes us. That's what one mischief of mind. Other mischief is what? It reminds us of our past successes and makes us arrogant, makes us inadvertent, makes us take things for granted, by which we do mistakes in our pursuits. There also we suffer. This is the mischief of the mind. Okay, the failures of past leading to regrets and guilts. Successes of the past leading to the arrogances. You can see ना some youngsters. I will चलाओ टू व्हीलर, डर जाता है. नो नो नो, परसों मैंने चलाया, नीचे गिर गया, बॉय टूट गया. आई विल नॉट ड्राइव. नो, द फेलियर ऑफ द पास्ट, रिग्रेट ऑफ द पास्ट. अदर फेलो एरोगेंट है, मैंने इतना किलोमीटर चला, मेरा इतना इजी है, जी धड़ाक मार दिया उसने. The arrogance. In the cricket देखो, one ball they hit sixer, arrogance. Because of that, another they try to hit. That fellow a knuckle ball. कल देखा तुमने? How with knuckle ball, such a winning, such a small score they defended by that intelligent bowling. Tarak wicket गिर गया. एरोगेंस सक्सेस 4-6 मारा मैंने. फिर गिल्ट भी होता है कि ऑलमोस्ट एज लगने वाला था, ऑलमोस्ट एलबीडब्ल्यू होने वाला था. देन ही फील रिग्रेट एंड गिल्टी. देन ही विल नॉट इवन प्ले प्रॉपर शॉट. डिफेंस करते हुए एलबीडब्ल्यू हो ही जाता है वो. आई एम गिविंग यू योर एग्जांपल्स ऑफ क्रिकेट और टेनिस में कोई भी करो, बैडमिंटन में भी खेलते हैं, है ना. व्हेन दैट अगेन एंड अगेन द शटल goes out of the thing, then the sense of failure comes. Therefore, they're not able to place it properly. Then slowly they lose the points. Or the arrogance. फटाफट shots हमने मारा, अब भी मारेंगे. It's gone out of the court. That is a winning point. गया. This is the mischief of the mind. You know, last time I got 99 marks. This time also I will get without study. One 9 is gone. Only 9. हाँ, लास्ट टाइम मैंने इतना मेहनत किया फिर भी मेरे को 40-50 आए. आई डोंट नो अभी आएगा नहीं. मैं पढ़ूंगा ही नहीं. Is it not? You also. So many interviews I went, but they didn't select me. Cry. Or that project given to me, I went to America or any Australia, I finished and came. Arrogance. So I can do everything. And next topic is given, you couldn't manage it. What is the solution then? Solution is whenever the mind reminds us the past failures, learn from it why that failure happened. Then forget the dead past. Consciously forget. So too, whenever we are successful in the past, get inspiration from that, not arrogance. That inspiration is positive, arrogance is negative. Positive inspiration. Inspiration itself is positive. Positive inspiration. Say you have to work and achieve more and more goals without ego, without claiming, boasting कि देखा मैंने ये किया वो किया. इन भक्ति तो कहते हैं सब भगवान करते हैं हमके द्वारा, हमारे द्वारा करते हो तुम का नया मेरे नाम हो रहा है. Is it not? So, in this way, mind's mischief should be conquered by intellect's intelligence. Again, from the failures, learn, make them as stepping stones. From the success, get inspired. Wherever the inspiration, learning are there together, you can achieve greater things. Okay, and be take challenges sometime in life. Don't be too much frightened about the things and say I can't even start like Geetha. भाई ऐड करो मैं चिल्ला रहा हूँ. हाँ मैं ऐसे नहीं हूँ तो I'm studied in English convent school. You are an Indian, you have a mouth. When you can learn that illogical English, है ना, CUT cut, NUT nut, BUT but, and then PUT is not put. Why it is put? There is no logic. CALF also cough, LAUGH also laugh, and COUGH is cough. Where is F there? This illogical language, language of the gods, language of rishis, language of the Paramatma, language of the culture, Hinduism, Sanatana Dharma, language of all Shastra. Why can't you chant Sanskrit? करो तो आएगा, नहीं करो तो कुछ नहीं आता. But I don't know. So the failures from that, the what is it, disappointments, dejections, or that whatever the motivation is, they are removed. Demoralization. Success हो गए तो arrogance. दोनों गलत. Arjuna had both in the Gita, first chapter. He had the arrogance of success earlier. Therefore, who are there in front of me came to fight. Let me see them. Half of them will run away looking at me. But the Krishna took in front of Bhishma Drona. Immediately guilt of failure come. Would be failure, not the past. because एक तो गुरु है, एक तो इच्छा मृत्यु वाले भीष्म है. पक्का इनसे लड़े तो जीतेंगे ही नहीं. देखो तो फेल्यूर का डर लगा, इसलिए आई कांट रन, आई विल रन अवे. भगवान ने यू डू धर्म, मरना नहीं मरना, लॉर्ड नोस इट, डू योर जॉब. भगवान इज ओन लीला. He knows dharma to be successful, how to make the dharma successful. Lord does the leela. That's all okay. So the common sense thought is from the failures, learn the lessons, not to do the same mistakes. From the successes, the principles of success you remember, improve upon them, get inspired with a positive note that yeah, I could do, achieve, now also I can do. In that way, help yourself. This is what is common sense thought for the day. Now come to Bhagavad Gita, 7th chapter, 14th shloka, one of the top 5 shlokas I am telling you every day. In this, only through surrender to God, we can cross Maya. There is no other way. That is what is the topic discussed. So that I am trying to explain in more details so that you have good information with you to ponder over, to understand and do the due things for your own help. So let's chant this shloka four times. Whatever I said yesterday, I'll remind one or two things we'll add and see how much we can develop the topic. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Geetha Sharanam Mama, Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Srimad Bhagavad Gita अथ सप्तमोऽध्यायः ज्ञानविज्ञानयोगः श्रीभगवानुवाच अथ चतुर्दश श्लोकः ॐ दैवी ह्येषा गुणमयी मम माया दुरत्यया मामेव ये प्रपद्यन्ते मायामेतां तरन्ति ते दैवी ह्येषा गुणमयी मम माया दुरत्यया मामेव ये प्रपद्यन्ते मायामेतां तरन्ति ते दैवी ह्येता गुणमयी मम माया दुरत्यया मामेव ये प्रपद्यन्ते मायामेतां तरन्ति ते दैवी ह्येषा गुणमयी मम माया दुरत्यया मामेव ये प्रपद्यन्ते मायामेतां तरन्ति ते. So a beautiful Upadesha to Arjuna by Lord Krishna in this chapter, in this 14th shloka. So, one side what is said by Bhagavan, again I am repeating, ki the world is made by my own apara para prakriti. Therefore, through that my apara prakriti of Ashtada, para prakriti of Jiva, I alone am supporting. Yet I am somebody other than these two, supporter of them. That is Matta Parataram Nanya. One point is this. Second is all these Ashtada Apara Prakriti and that whole world is generally another way looked at it is as having the three expressions. The knowledge aspect, the action aspect, the Jadata or the inertia aspect. These three are called as three gunas. Three gunas belong to that Maya Shakti. So one Maya Shakti expresses as three gunas of Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. Okay. Now these Sattva, Rajas, Tamas are required for the Lord to create, maintain and dissolve the world. He creates the world with Rajoguna. At that time, he only is called as Brahmadeva. He maintains the created world with Sattva-guna. At that time, he only is called as Vishnu. He only has to dissolve the world with Tamoguna. At that time, he is called as Shiva. For the Lord, they are required for Srishti Sthiti Laya. For you and I also, they are required. Because if Sattva-guna is not there, we cannot have the knowledge of the world. If the Rajoguna is not there, we cannot act in the world to achieve. If Tamoguna is not there, we can't sleep sufficiently to and also hold on to the objects which are Tamoguna. In that way, the gunas created or expressed by the Lord through Maya are that way required only. But the same gunas, be attentive, when they make us forget the Lord, when they make us slave to the world, then because of these two we suffer. At that time, those gunas and guna yukta maya is said to be troublesome to us. So as such, maya is not bad. We make it so. That is why in this particular shloka, as I insistingly discussed yesterday, Bhagavan ने तीन शब्द use किया. One is Gunamayi, second is Mama, third is Daivi. Three adjectives he used for this Maya. So this Maya is Mama Maya. It is mine. This is Daivi. It is divine. It is Gunamayi. It is full of virtues only. Gunamayi means three gunas, Sattva, Rajas, Tamo guna. Gunamayi also means it has got all virtues. I told you just now. Because of Sattva guna only, all knowledges, sciences, etc. are developing. Because of Rajoguna only, all the constructions are happening. Because of Tamoguna only, people are taking rest and doing the other two. So that's the meaning of Gunamayi. Full of good guna. Like this person is Gunavan. Gunavan means what? Not it is Sattva Rajas Tamo Gunavan. He has got various values, virtues. So to the Maya is also value wala, virtuous wala. It is very helpful to all of us. And that's how in our Hinduism, that Maya we worship as mother, as Shakti. So the Durga, the Lakshmi, the Saraswati, the Lalita, then Bhavani, the Amba Parameshwari, that Lalita Mata, what are all of them? That Ekadasha Rudrani, Dasha Mahavidya, then Nava Durga, you know, all the Ashtalakshmi, Saptamatrukas, they are all Shakti only. They are all Maya only, but they are all Devi, Devatas. Worshipping them is given so vividly in our Shastras. When you worship those mothers, then they remove the negative aspects of these three gunas and give us the positive aspect of these three gunas. What is the negative aspect of the tamo guna? Sleeping in the class and not getting sleep at night. Actually, what it should be, night, right time you sleep happily, and in the class be awakened. So, to what is Rajoguna? With the friends and all, gumo everywhere and play like a, useless fellow. But when the mother tells to do some work at home, I cannot do. That is the Rajoguna's mischief. Means how we get slave to Rajoguna. So to Sattva with Sattva learn the good things. Sattva means the ability in the intellect and senses to gain knowledge. So with Sattva as I am telling you, learn the knowledge of scriptures, learn how to become Desha Bhakta, learn the things required for your success and all. Instead of that, with the intellect we learn how to destroy ourselves, how to cheat others, how to loot others, or how to indulge in the things. ये सत्वगुण का दुरुपयोग है. This way, the misusing of these three gunas makes us a slave or the person of suffering because of the Maya. So Maya did not trouble me. I misunderstood and misused the three gunas of Maya. Then I got into the clutches of it. Therefore, all problems are coming to me. Once I enter into that problem, like a valley or well, I can fall, but I cannot come out. Somebody's help is required. That is why Bhagavan says, Duratteya. It is difficult for you to cross. You can fall in it, but you can't come out. Like a flood or ocean, you can fall, but you can't come out. So a helicopter has to come and lift you. And from many, many, many lives, we are misusing these three gunas and are enslaved by them. We have become so weak, they have become so powerful, so we don't have power now to cross them or transcend them. Therefore, it's called a duratteya. I'm telling only what is understandable to you and me. I'm not talking the explanation to this shloka basing on Bhagavan Adi Shankara Bhashyam, basing on all big Upanishads and all. उस लेवल में इसका पूरा एक्सप्लेनेशन अलग रहेगा. देयर आई टॉक इन ए डिफरेंट वे. इंद्रो माया रूपयते, उसका फिर कोटेशंस एक्सप्लेनेशंस अलग अलग होते हैं. जितना तुम समझ सकते हो उतना आपके लिए और काफी है. So it is duratteya. By ourselves we can't cross because we have become weakened by it now. But this Maya should be respected and revered because she is mother. Because of her presence only, as I told you, Jnanam, Kriya and Aram, DEAREST we are getting. But the same thing when we do excessively in a wrong manner, it becomes a problem to us. That problematic Maya we have to cross. As I gave you the examples, all the three. Instead of sleeping here and not getting sleep there, they're good sleep, but in the class fresh. So instead of wasting your energy in Rajoguna, in work, in unnecessary outer things, help the parents at home. So to the Sattva instead of misusing it to know how to cheat others, because to cheat others and escape, lot of intelligence is required. That is there only in Tamoguna. That's why you see all terrorists. You look at their face. They appear to be so intelligent. They are so. Otherwise, thousands of people, how can they misguide so efficiently? How can they collect all the armor? How they can, with that camouflaging and concealing and that suddenly guerrilla war, they attack the army who are fully equipped. दिमाग है लेकिन टेढ़ा है. सत्व गुण है लेकिन misused है. They worship even God, and from the God's worship they get all power, and that power they misuse to destroy the people on the name of religion. See the nonsense. Killing anybody, can it be a religion? Can it be a tamo sattva guna? Okay, you consider them as enemy, you kill them. After that, whom else you kill? You have the killing tendency, then you kill each other only. लीला भगवान की माया का खेल देखो. Understood now? Instead of that, when we can use our ability to know called as sattva guna in knowing how I can love people, how I can forgive them, how can develop my good values, virtues, qualities, abilities, talents, then in what best manner I can use them. इधर लगाओ दिमाग, sattva guna rightly use हो गया. But these things suddenly will not happen to us because, as I told you, we are slave to these three gunas from millions of lives. Bhagavan, that's why he says duratteya. Okay, this is for you, for sadhakas like us. When we try to sit on the seat of meditation, how the mind plays its mischief of all types of vrittis, never allows us to concentrate, never allows us to think about the transcendental truth. This is called effect of maya for us on the seat of meditation. General maya is not taking us towards the Lord, pushing us towards the materialism. That is the maya's main work. उसको मोह माया कहते हैं. We are seeing it technically. Technically is what? The whole world is made up of three things: knowledge, action, and inertia or the inertness. These three are called as three guna. They belong to Maya. Maya belongs to God because He says Mama Maya. And with our power, you can't conquer because infinite. Can you conquer Tufan, tsunami? You have to run away only. It is so powerful. So to the Maya. Maya को तो run भी नहीं कर सकते आप. इट इज सो पावरफुल. तो इट इज भगवान का है, उसको पार करना मुश्किल है, बट दिस इज दैवी, इट इज डिवाइन. तो डोंट मिसअंडरस्टैंड इट, डोंट हेट माया, डोंट लव माया. सो हेटेड एस्पेक्ट हेट करो, हेटेबल लवेबल एस्पेक्ट लव करो. देन सेकंड इज गुणमयी. It has got these three gunas. Guna means rope also in Sanskrit. So with these three gunas of Sattva, Rajas, Tamasa, it like a rope, it acts and binds us to the worldliness. It never has to do the good things, noble things as a human being, the higher spiritual things also. That way also Gunamayi you can understand. So Gunamayi matlab teen guna hai. Gunamayi matlab अच्छे अच्छे गुण है. Gunamayi means it is like a rope. तीन तीन अर्थ है एक शब्द का. Clear? So again I am chanting the mantra. Hey Arjuna, Esha Maya Mama Maya. Esha Mama Maya Gunamayi. Esha Mama Maya Gunamayi Maya Daivi. But Esha Daivi Gunamayi Mama Maya Duratteya. You can't cross with your efforts. Then what to do, sir? You can't cross the ocean, so you give the money to that boatman or shipman, he will cross you. In the same way, the bhakti is the money we give, and the boat is that of the Lord. He will cross us. That bhakti here is called as prapatti. Prapatti is called as sharanagati. Sharanagati is called as total surrender. Complete surrender to the Lord. In sharanagati, whatever the Lord gives, we take. Whatever Lord tells, we do that. Whatever the Lord says don't to do, don't do. Like I get disease, but I cannot come out of it. It is duratteya. Then I go to the doctor and do sharanagati. What is sharanagati to doctor? Whatever medicine he gives, that only I take, not the other. Whatever the food he tells me to take, that only I eat. Whatever he tells to avoid, I avoid. Whatever exercises or rest he prescribes, that I do. Exactly doing what he says and not doing what he says not to do and taking whatever he gives. That's called sharanagati to doctor. Then what will happen as a result? I get healthy, become healthy. In the same way, you are in a job. So you have to be there, Sharanagata to the boss there. Salary given, you take. Work given, you do. Scoldings, you receive. Anywhere if you react, then he will remove from the job. Mama Maya Duratya. Enough? Lot of examples that can be that way thought over. So today's summary is what? This Maya is Bhagwan ka hai. अपना नहीं है, वो दैवी है. Don't disrespect her. Gunamayi hai. It is like a rope binds us. It is having good virtues in it also. It has three gunas, sattva, rajas, tama. And by our effort we can't cross. It is very powerful duratya. These are the things we understood today. One more thing what we understood is mam eva ye prapadyante mayametam tarantite. Ye mam eva prapadyanti te etam mayam taranti. Whoever surrender to me exclusively, they alone will cross the Maya. So in that Mam Eva, that is egoless total surrender comes. Taranti means they cross. So one meaning of surrender I told you today. Taking whatever God gives, doing whatever He says, not doing whatever He says not to do, that is the meaning of Sharanagati. Sharanagati is not just Pai Lago Papaji, Pai Lago Dadaji, Pai Lago Guru Maharaj. Not that Pai Lago. Sharanagati is these three things. Do whatever He says, don't do whatever He says not to, take whatever He gives. These three are Sharanagati. Today, one meaning of Sharanagati we saw. Tomorrow, I will give you the 6 definitions of or 6 aspects in a Sharanagati, a technical explanation of that. And whole thing I will summarize tomorrow with closed eyes. If you can listen, you can feel it. I am bound by my excessive tamoguna, excessive rajoguna, excessive or misused sattoguna, or wrongly used rajo and wrongly used tamoguna also. So, with God's grace, when I surrender to Him, He will come in the form of Guru and He will teach me in what way I have to live so that I come out of this Maya. Or from within only the Bhagavan gives the good thinking, good decision, strong willing and sankalp. Like you are coming to the class. The coming to the class is God's grace in your heart, giving you inspiration to come. You might have prayed to Him, Oh Lord, I want to learn. I want to come out of my ignorance and misunderstandings and wrongdoings and wrong results. Bhagavan induced in you a thought, go and listen to Bhagavad Gita which I gave. From that you will get the knowledge. Practice that. Your problem will go away. Every time Bhagavan will not come physically in front of you. If He comes, you don't even care. Therefore, He comes to you in the form of a guru. He comes to you in the form of some friend to give you message. He comes to you in the form of your own positive thought. Wherever positive thoughts come, they are all divine given. Wherever negative thoughts come, that ego, devilish ego's thoughts they are. Because ego है ही नेगेटिव करने के लिए, पॉजिटिव करने के लिए नहीं होता ईगो. ईगो मीन्स नेगेटिव. The individuality who surrender to the Lord, that is positive. That is after your knowledge, after your setting the life in positive manner. In that way, we have to understand. So, all those 6 things, what make it Sharanagati, surrender to the God, tomorrow we will learn. And this whole shloka also summarize. Clear? And attentively listen, catch whatever you can. Whatever you can't, never mind. In future shlokas or in your maturity as you grow in age or any other great Mahatmas, when you listen, those knowledges will grow that time. Patiently, perseveringly, you have to pursue this path of spiritual shastra study to gain that substantial knowledge. पहले तो सब इकट्ठा करना, फिर सॉर्ट आउट करना, फिर नॉलेज को पक्का करना, फिर इसको इंटीग्रेट करना, देन कीपिंग इट रेडी एंड यूजिंग फॉर योर सक्सेस इन लाइफ. ऐसा होता है. ज्ञान को पाना, उसको अपना बनाना, उसको यूज करना, उसके द्वारा विजय पाना. ये सब हम कल के दिन देखेंगे और थोड़ी बात है. आज का इतना काफी. पढ़ लो तीनों श्लोक. श्री भगवानुवाच दैवी ह्येषा गुणमयी मम माया दुरत्यया मामे वये प्रपद्यन्ते मायामेतां तरन्ति ते. Then Bhaja Kurute Ganga Sagar Gamanam Vrata Paripalanam Atava Danam Jnana Vihina Sarvamatena Bhajati Namoktim Janvashatena. Common sense thought today. Mind's mischief of reminding us of our past failures and makes us regret, feel guilty, and demoralizes us. Same mind reminds us of successes, makes us arrogant and inadvertent. Instead of that, be intellectual. The intellectual knowledge is from the failures, learn how not to fail or what are the mistakes not to be committed. From the success, learn the tips and improve upon them and also get inspiration out of them to perform better more carefully, not becoming arrogant and inadvertent. This is how our learning today. Thank you. God bless you all. Meet tomorrow for the next session. Om Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Thank you. Jaya